Yo, what's up, everybody? Charlie, so glad to be here, man. So glad once again to be here. Season 2, episode 18 of the Chris K podcast. You are welcome, Charlie. I miss you guys so much. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. I did have a wonderful weekend. I've been stuck on this book from one phenomenal African stand-up comedian who goes by the name of Trevor Noah. Funny enough, this whole year, Charlie, I no read any book. I've not read a single book, but then thank God I chanced upon this gentleman last weekend. I got his book, Born a Crime, which literally talks about his life and living in apartheid in South Africa, coming out of it. Family. He talks about his mom, talks about his dad, and then his stepfather who was abusive. Charlie, and some miraculous things that happened. His life really takes you into South Africa. If you've not really been to South Africa, if you've not really heard anything about South Africa, if you come across this book and you read, I believe you'd even have a thing or two. You'd know a thing or two about South Africa you didn't really know from the onset. Born a Crime, you should check it out. Or you could even link me up. I could send you a link where you could get it. But then there's this particular quote. There's this quote I got from the book. And Charlie, blew my mind. It freakingly blew my mind. And I just want to share it with you. Now, this is what it says. I don't regret anything I've ever done in life. Any choice that I've made. But I'm consumed with regret for the things I didn't do. The choices I didn't make. The things I didn't say. We spend so much time being afraid of failure, afraid of rejection. But regret is the thing that we should fear most. Failure is an answer. Rejection is an answer. But regret is an eternal question you will never have the answer to. What if? If only. I wonder what would have. You will never know, and it will haunt you for the rest of your days. Let it sink in. You know the part that blows my mind? Failure is an answer. Rejection is also an answer. Regret is an eternal question you will never have the answer to. And this comes from a man who, against the odds, a stand-up comedian from South Africa, does a first one-man show. Against all odds, there are stand-up comedians in South Africa at that time who were in existence for a long time and had not even done a one-man show. And this guy from nowhere, young in the industry and wants to do a stand-up show, and he gets all this backlash, but he still does it. And he was so successful. It was a sold-out show. I think it was 2 shows and it was sold out. And I believe that these are some of the experiences he's had. That is what has, joined together in forming this very quote I just read. Because he would have rather lived in regret, not taking that action and failing than sitting behind and listening to his critics and not doing it at all. He's successful now. I mean, he is so great now. Trevor Noah is known all over the world. He's now the host of Comedy Central in the US of A. New York, South African, young boy who grew up through the odds, and he's made it to this very point. I just want to go over the quotes again. I don't regret anything I've ever done in life, any choice that I've made, but I'm consumed with regret for the things I didn't do, the choices I didn't make, the things I didn't say. We spend so much time being afraid of failure, afraid of rejection. But regret is the thing we should fear most. Failure is an answer. Rejection is an answer. Regret is an eternal question you will never have the answer to. What if? If only. I wonder what would have. You will never know, and it will haunt you for the rest of your days. Once again, my name is Chris K, and you are welcome to the Chris K podcast.
Pronto, 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 quando sei in Ghana devi ascoltare solo a Chris Kwabna. Yeah, Banana from Ghana. Yeah, we in the building.
It's your boy JB, aka Dropper, aka Destroying Sins. Keep listening to Chris Kwabna, the main man.
Yes, so once again, you're welcome to the Chris K podcast. My name is Christopher Komla Agbagan, and you can call me Chris K, live from house number G545-1, Third Oluti Street, La Wireless, Accra, Ghana, West Africa. And, one thing I always say is when I mention where this podcast is transmitting from, the simple thing is from my room. Yes, it's from my room. And, I want to thank you so much for being a part of the show. This is the platform where I get to talk about me. Though I get to share music, bring out sports and health issues and all of that, there's one of the platforms where I just get to talk about me and I get to share me with you guys. And so if you guys have, you've been consistently listening to this show, I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful. Thank you so much, guys. What I shared earlier on as the Rise Above It series, I didn't even mention that, but that was the coderai for today. #coderai, #Rise Above It. And trust me, I'm going to be talking about this for a couple of episodes to come, because in this life, Charlie, if you don't really take those steps you so desire to take, you're definitely going to have regrets. Yeah, trust me, you're definitely going to have regrets. And I just want us to understand that, look, everybody in this life was destined to make it, but making it most times is oftentimes connected to the decisions you make, because we all have options. I was talking to a taxify driver recently, and he was talking about some prostitute he picks up in some part of not far from where I live and all of that. And I was telling him, look, in this life, you don't really understand why people do what they do. And most of the times, it is all because of the options that are available to us. If somebody wants to commit suicide, he has two options. It is either to kill himself or to live. These are the two options. So, with regards to some of the options that we are so much open to in this life, most times you sometimes have the power to even create more options. But I just hope you make the right decisions, man, Charlie. In which ways, I believe that we've had a long talk. I just want to get right into good music right about now on the rise. On the Chris K podcast. So excited to be here. I've got this wonderful tune from one of Africa's finest musicians in this generation, and she goes by the name of Asa. She's from Nigeria. Beautiful vocalist, and she's so good with music. I just love it when I listen to her. So natural. And this song is titled Asa Eye Adaba. I hope I get it right, but it's Asa Eye Adaba right here on the Chris K podcast.
Hey, what's up, people of Ghana? This your boy Erna that you keep listening to Chris Kwabena.
Ojumatimo mi ilehio Ojumatimo morire o Ojumatimo mi.
Hello, lovely people worldwide. This is Queen Star, Emily from YOLO. Keep listening to the main man, Chris Kwabena.
Ojumatimo morire o Ojumatimo mi ilehio Ojumatimo morire o Ojumatimo mi ilehio Ojumatimo morire o. Oh yeah, Adaba, still fall okay, why pale you? Ojumatimo morire o. Oh yeah. Ojumatimo morire o. Ojumatimo morire o. Oh yeah, Adaba,
Such beautiful lyrics to a wonderful song. I mean, that kind of song that really soothes your mind into that place where It's just deep thoughts and reflection. I don't know. That's how I felt after listening to this song. I shot with Asa Eye Adaba, bringing us to the end of the first half